I'm gonna measure him real fast while I'm out here. I'm crossing my fingers you guys don't fall off. Hey, Mr. Pig. How are we doing? So I always check him over when I measure him. Make sure everything is good. Also being very hands-on with your livestock will save you so much in the long run because you will easily detect stuff before it gets out of hand. Oh, that was a good spot right here. Everything's looking good? Here. So to measure a pig, per weight you go around their chest, which this is another thing you want to make sure you start this when they're little. You can't start this when they're big. And I'm just going to tell you guys what he measures and I can break it down later. So this is 41 and a half. And then I don't know if I'm accurate at this part of it because I just kind of go from right at the top of his butt to about halfway down his neck, about right here. So he's at 39, which I think is how long he was the last time. And then there's a whole like process for figuring it out. But I'll pull the numbers from this clip later and show you guys how to do that. So he's definitely bigger than he was around. I think last time he was 41 and 39. So he's gained a half an inch around in about a week, which is, I feel like, fairly on track for him. I'm gonna try to make this work the best I can. So when I upgraded phones, I kept my old one because there's so much information on it, and it still functions for some things, just not others. So I have his growth chart in here, and I should probably just update it to all my Apple devices. But so today he was 41 for his girth and 39 for his length. So we're gonna figure out how much he weighs through this formula. So you take his girth, which was 41.5, multiply it by itself, and then you multiply it by the length, and you get this huge astronomical number. And then you divide it by 400. So he's currently 167.92 pounds. I love having this to look back on, not only to make sure that he's growing steadily, but so that we can compare future hogs to it as well. So he was only 33 pounds when we got him. He was such a little teeny guy. And so he's 167.92 today. It's been 6 days since we last measured him. That's only a 4-pound gain, which is not very much. Not much at all. But so the previous time there was about 6 pounds gained. So, I mean, it's only off by 2 pounds. I don't know. It seems a little weird. The weather's been really weird lately. And I did just notice his eye does not look great. So I'm going to see if I can pick up like some ophthalmic gel while I am at Tractor Supply. Maybe we can get that cleared up. So I know like the seasons have been changing. It's been a lot warmer. Stuff like that. So we'll see. We wormed him. So that could account for part of it as well. I'm not sure. So anyway, but it is really neat to be able to like go back and look through the information. I like keeping it this way because I can put in the date, the girth, and the length while I'm measuring him. I usually take this phone out with me. I think I washed it, but it even had like little bits of like, you can see a little bit still, pig food in the middle here because he took it one day. So invest in a nice case if you're, homesteading, because the pig might take your phone. But so this is super easy for me because I can put in the date and then I can fill in the girth and the length. And even if I don't know the exact date when I'm out there, I can just fill in the girth and the length. And then when I get out of his pen, I can go, to the calendar, figure that out. And then I have him saved on an app where it tells me his age. So I don't have to do that every week. I like tracking it in weeks versus months because months can be inconsistent with growth, because some months are, 28 days, some are 31, things like that. So I like tracking it in weeks. It's a smaller increment, but I mean, honestly, he's going to be with us for about 9 months total. So it's not terrible. It's not like I'm tracking this, for years this way. Oh, it sounds terrible, but that's just the way things are. So, I mean, here we are. We've got 3 months worth of data, and you can see it super easy. It's very consistent. It would be easily plottable if I wanted to make like a growth chart, things like that. So I like this breakdown, and then I just calculate the weight usually when I'm back inside and not trying to wrestle a pig anymore. We try to measure him weekly. We don't always get around to it, but I think we're doing all right. So if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on Mr. Pig's journey, and like, comment, do all that fun stuff if you feel like it. We will see you guys next time.